Who is you? All Access Media. Okay. I just want to make sure that we know who we're talking to, or know who's talking to us.
know, Halle Bailey filed a restraining order against DDG. She also wanted sole custody, which the
Yo,
judge
Tim, Metal Gear
granted,
in the bong.
of their
I
son
feel you.
Halo. So it seems
Oh,
like
so I did
DDG
get the
has
bong
filed
game. I
an
did get that.
emergency motion to stop Halle Bailey from taking their son out of the country because you guys know she was trying to take him to Italy because she is filming in Italy for 2 months and she wanted to take their son with her. Not only that, DDG also wants sole custody of Halo, and he also claims that
She's like
Halle
Rihanna
Bailey
almost from the
isn't
side.
mentally healthy enough to take care of their 1 year old, and he also alleges that Halle tried to get rid of baby Halo while she was pregnant behind his back. DDG is also alleging that Halle left his house with a gun and she didn't tell anybody where she was
Behind
going.
his
He also
back.
said he found her outside just holding it, and he also said that she was pregnant when this incident happened. Guys, the situation between DDG and
Wait,
Halle
wait, wait,
just got
wait, 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 wait.
where she was going. He also said he found her outside just holding it, and he also said that she was pregnant when this incident happened.
She stole his gun, went out on a balcony, and just had the gun. Okay, that must be a very truncated version of what happened. Because if she's just standing outside with a gun and she's pregnant, that's not a big deal, right? But was she waving it around? Was she pointing at her stomach? Like what are we talking about here?
Guys, the situation between DDG and Halle just gets even messier because 2 months after Halo was born, DDG alleges that Halle sent him some alarming text messages saying that she was threatening to unalive herself and suggesting that she was also going to harm Halo at the time. Now, if you guys remember when the whole situation with Halle Bailey filing a
Post
restraining order
mortem
against
depression.
DDG, she said that DDG slammed her head into a
Okay. Hold
Bailey
on,
filing a
hold on,
restraining
hold
order
on.
against DDG.
I assume this is the baby's hand, but this looks like it's her fucking hand. It looks like it look. Yeah, I bet she summarized a lot. It looks like it's her small ass baby. That's hilarious.
G, she said that DDG slammed her head into a steering wheel. Now, of course, DDG tells a different story of what happened. He claimed that he went to go pick up Halo for his time to spend time with him, but Halle jumped into the back of his seat when he did, demanding that he came up with, a co-parenting schedule. So DDG also alleges that while Halle was in the back seat, she was getting agitated and she started jumping from the back seat to hit him. And when she did that, she went too far to try to hit him, and that's when she ended up hitting her head against the steering wheel. And DDG also submitted
How the fuck? How in the actual fuck do you swing so hard from the back seat that you fly and hit the steering wheel? What are we talking about?
backseat to hit him, and when came up with, a co-parenting schedule. So DDG also alleges that while Halle was in the back seat, she was getting agitated and she started jumping from the back seat to hit him. And when she did that, she went too far to try to hit him, and that's when she ended up hitting her head against the steering wheel. And DDG also submitted pictures where he had cuts on his hands from the situation. So, like I said, this situation then just got even messier. Not only that, DDG did submit the text messages, so let's go ahead and get into these text messages. So in these text messages right here, Halle said, "This is proof. You
Oh,
leave me hanging as a mother. You don't step up when I need you. I'm begging you. I just found out you slept with Lala in Mexico. I'm going to unalive myself tonight. My son will not be around for it. I hate you forever. You can have him and let her be his mom.
oh. Huh. I can't believe you're acting like this. Put your penis inside of her in Mexico. Okay, so even if he did cheat on her, I don't know if that's alleged at this point. I don't know if that's true. I just found out. I don't know if that's true or not. That's hearsay. But you're still making. Let's say for the sake of argument, it is true. You're gonna threaten to kill yourself tonight because he cheated on you, and your son won't be around for it. Uh, no, you're not mentally stable. You should be in a psych ward. What the fuck is this?
DDG responded and said, "I can't believe you're acting like this." And Halle responded and said, you put your penis inside of her in Mexico. Halle continues and says, answer the effing phone, answer the effing phone. I'm going to try one more time. If you don't answer, it's over forever. I'm not playing, Daryl. That's it. DDG responded and said, I just want to be left alone, please. Halle responded and said, I'm calling for help. I have a you know what. It continues and says, I'm calling for help, but why don't you care, do you? Okay.
I really fucking hate censorship. Like, I understand at like some advertisers, I understand you want to reach the widest audience possible in the algorithm and shit, but you can't say knife. My streams are set to have like vulgar language constantly. That's an actual setting I have as like in my fucking shit. And on my YouTube, I never put made for kids. Why the fuck are we censoring the word knife? Knife is not a curse word. Knife is an object. What are we talking about?
What? It continues and says, I'm calling for help, but why don't you care, do you? Okay. He says, have a you know what for.
I know she had a postpartum depression, but yeah, postpartum depression, it is a real thing for sure. But that even if you have that, you shouldn't be saying it. That doesn't excuse saying something like that about your fucking baby and yourself. Even if that's the case, then you still seek help for those individuals. This is why people should be together long before having kids. Absolutely, they should. Also, make sure it's the right one. Also, and even if he did cheat, how many people act like this when they cheat? No, then just be over with it. Just be done with it. You're a young, beautiful, talented individual. Why are you freaking out over this? You got literally any guy you want on the internet, or anywhere, and you're freaking out over this. No, you actually have a problem. You should get checked.
Or what? Halle also says, I just thought we'd do what I wanted to do today since it's Mother's Day. But if you really want to...
Is this the same thread of text? When you just talk about... What are we talking about? I am so confused.
Go, you can. I'll just go home and pack. Hello. And this was last year. Daryl then says, if you don't want to come back, I'm going to call the police. I don't want you to do something stupid. I'm going to give you 5 minutes. You have my son. I know you took my you know what. He then says that you know what has no safety. He then says that's not something to play with.
First, why is your gun have no safety? Why does your gun have no safety? That makes me feel like you got it legally. Come on, my nigga. Come on, seriously.
And Halle says, you have ruined me and all my happiness. You hang up when I'm begging for help. You're the only help I used to have. And you're so focused on being famous and having money when you don't even see what is in front of you. How could you go to Mexico and be with someone else? How could you openly talk ish about me to all your family and all the women you want to sleep with? You want to ruin me. From this situation, it sounds like Halle was experiencing postpartum, and it got even worse when she found out DDG was cheating on her and slept with Lala. Because DDG did say this situation happened 2 months after she gave birth to their son, Halo. So people in the comment section said things like, so many of us have experienced this type of pain and have had these same reactions. This doesn't in any way prove she's a bad mom. So he cheated on her, she found out and crashed out, and now he's using it against her. That's a great way.
Yeah. It's not a diversion. It's a legitimate concern. Because people do freak out over big and small things. Dog, there was a woman this past eclipse who killed her husband, put her kids in the car, driving down 90 miles down the highway, pushing her kids out of the car because she felt like the world was going to end because of the eclipse. Okay? We should never take anything. And she was saying she was going to do that shit for a while, a couple days before the eclipse, all over the internet. Whether these things are said privately or publicly, these things should never be taken lightly. Okay?
Way of diversion, shaking my head. Someone else said he just wants to embarrass her. He don't care about that baby no more than before this. She could have had postpartum and he ignoring it because he cheated. This proves nothing. Oh my, she is a new mom begging for help and he is not seeing it. And that's what it sounds like. Sounds like she was going through postpartum. She was already going through postpartum depression. And once she found out DDG cheated on her, she crashed out. Now, like I said, DDG did say she wanted to get rid of baby Halo when she was pregnant. And that's her right. If she felt like that, that's what she wanted to do. But DDG also
you slid. You missed the part when he said behind his back.
DDG
You
did
said
say
that earlier.
she
Why are
wanted
you
to
saying that
get
now?
rid of baby Halo when she was pregnant, and that's
Behind his back.
her right. If she felt like that, that's what she wanted to do. But DDG
That's disgusting, by the way. If the man is in the picture and he wants to be a dad, and you go behind or even attempt or play to go behind his back to get rid of it, no, that's disgusting.
also claims that she was going to harm Halo and herself. So the whole situation is just messy. But I would like to know you guys' thoughts and opinions on this down in the comment section below. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell.
I might need a different video because this is a little bit it's a little 7 hours ago. So I can understand the quickness of it, like the kind of yada yadaing the truncating situation. But I definitely need, if I was in an emergency motion, to put Haley in text messages on blast. Is she crazy or no? It's tough to call postpartum depression crazy, but she was trying to do some sick shit like get rid of the baby behind his back, for example, before having postpartum depression. How many red flags do we need exactly to label someone as a problem? I don't care if she's pretty. I don't care if she sings. I don't care if she's black. She's saying some wild shit and apparently doing some wild shit. All right, I'll look into this more later. Maybe in a couple of days we'll get a more comprehensive breakdown and see how things progress throughout the couple coming days. But it's a shame. I just started following her too. It's a damn shame. Also, I didn't know she had a man or she even had a kid. So, but yeah, I'm gonna hop off and get to editing. Thanks for pulling through, y'all. Y'all know what to do. Stay tuned.